Today we will learn what the Nifty 50 actually is, not as a tip, and not as a product you automatically own. We will walk one concrete Indian market index as a basket of companies, a published rulebook for membership and weights, and a scoreboard number that tracks that basket. By the end, you will separate watching the Nifty level from owning the shares or a fund that tracks them. This is investor education, not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold anything. Keep the shape in mind before the detail. First, the basket, which companies sit inside Nifty 50. Second, the rules, who can enter. Third, the weights, how much each name influences the number. Fourth, the scoreboard, the published level. Fifth, the ownership line. The index is not cash in your demat and not a mutual fund by itself. We stay with Nifty 50, so every later sentence points at one concrete list. Start with the basket. The Nifty 50 is an NSE equity index whose basket is 50 large, liquid companies chosen under published methodology. Everyday talk that the market was up often points at this basket, moving as a whole. Liquidity and size matter because the index is meant to represent leading, tradable names, not a random tip sheet of 50 tickers someone liked on social media. Sensex is a related BSE basket of 30 large companies, same idea of a headline equity scoreboard, different count and exchange home. Remember the recall peg. Sensex 30 on BSE, Nifty 50 on NSE. For the rest of this lesson, we stay with Nifty 50, so membership, weights, and the scoreboard all refer to one list. Next, the rules. Membership is not a popularity contest. Companies must meet eligibility and liquidity tests under the published methodology. A name that fails those tests does not belong in the basket just because it is familiar. Those gates are why the list can change over time without anyone picking winners, the way an active fund manager does. Now weights. Nifty 50 is free float market capitalization weighted. Free float means the shares available for public trading, not the entire promoter-locked capitalization. Instead of another abstract diagram, look at a heat map of all 50 constituent weightages from the official monthly weightage archive, each tile sized by that name's weight, with the as-of date on screen. Larger free float giants take more space. Smaller names shrink into the mosaic. Read real free float weights so viewers see unequal influence without invented percentages. The largest tiles, typically the top free float market cap names, occupy far more area than 1/50th. Mid and small tiles still belong in the basket, but each shift moves the published level less. This is free float market cap weighting in one picture, not equal weight, and not a popularity tip sheet. Free float giants speak louder in the scoreboard. The heat map shows it without inventing percentages. The trap, hearing 50 stocks, and assuming each name is 1/50th of every shift. The list is reviewed on a published schedule, commonly described as semi-annual for Nifty 50 at literacy level. Names can enter when they meet the criteria and leave when they stop meeting them. That review is part of the methodology, not a daily tip sheet reshuffle. An index fund that tracks Nifty 50 later tries to follow these membership changes, but that product story comes after we finish the scoreboard. Third big idea after basket and rules, the scoreboard. The published Nifty 50 level is a number that tracks that 50-name basket under those weighting and membership rules. When people say the market was up 1%, they often mean this level rose about 1%. The path on a chart is the basket under the rules. It is not a price you can buy with one tap the way you buy a single share. Watching the Nifty 50 level on a phone or TV does not put the 50 shares in your demat. The index is a published scoreboard and rulebook. Your demat holds securities you actually own, individual shares, or units of a fund or ETF. Watching updates knowledge of the number. Ownership needs a separate buy of shares or a tracking product. The index is also not a mutual fund. A fund or ETF is a product that holds securities for investors and may aim to track the Nifty 50 methodology. The index publishes the rules and the level. The fund holds a portfolio and issues units. Saying you follow the Nifty is not the same as saying you hold units of a Nifty 50 index fund. Index first, product second. Classify watching the level versus owning exposure without turning the scene into a product recommendation. The level is the scoreboard for the 50-name basket under the rules. Watching updates knowledge of the scoreboard. It does not credit shares or fund units. Ownership would require buying the shares or a product that holds the exposure, and naming that product is still not advice here. So far they have information about the scoreboard, not ownership of the basket. The trap, treating a familiar index ticker on a TV ticker tape as automatic demat cash. Once the index is clear, products become easier to read. An index fund or ETF may aim to replicate or track the Nifty 50 methodology, staying close after costs and implementation gaps. That is a product job sitting on top of the scoreboard we just learned. Active funds are a different process lesson, measured against a comparison line rather than copying the basket. We stop here at the index itself, so the foundation stays solid. Nifty 50 is a 50-name NSE basket under published eligibility, free float market cap weights, and periodic review, published as a scoreboard level, not demat cash and not a mutual fund by itself. Watching the level is information. Owning the exposure is a separate product or share decision. Comment with the part that still feels unclear, basket, weights, or index versus fund, subscribe for the next markets lesson, and open this lesson in the ExamMaster app to continue.